I honestly, by the end of the week, I have so much tension. Like, honestly, I really, really do. I feel it in my shoulders and just everywhere. So I can only imagine, other people and how they feel like they can't embark upon this journey because they just feel like they have too much stress or just not enough time or just too much tension in their life at the moment. But either way, I just push through. And I do use some things to basically get me through and get me to the other side when it comes to reaching my goals and just not stressing out my body so much. So one of my favorite things to use is essential oil. I love tea tree oil. So tea tree, mint, anything like that. I didn't discover that I really liked essential oils when I'm stressed out until I was pregnant with my first kid. So this is how it started. We all thought that this was just a thing of pregnancy, but I had a boy in my first pregnancy, and I'm a true believer that boys are just harder to carry than girls. Oh, it smells so good. This is what I do all day, like really. But overall, I thought that I was just obsessed with tea tree because I was pregnant. Months and months later, now, I'm no longer pregnant. Micah's out, Zane's out, I'm not pregnant, and I find myself reverting to tea tree oil whenever I need to breathe. Whenever I'm feeling like super duper stressed, I literally will put this all over my hands and just smell it and breathe, and it literally calms everything down. So I recommend definitely using an essential oil if you are like a stressed type of person. Like if it's not something that you're like really into or never tried, I definitely recommend trying it. Something about aromatherapy is like very invigorating and penetrating, and it immediately changes your mood even if you don't want it to. Wow, tea tree is like one of the best smelling things in the world. Another thing I do is I make sure that, since I was telling you guys that I have a lot of tension in my shoulders from being on the computer, I stretch like every day. Every morning I take like a good 30 minutes to stretch each part of my body and just feel out every single part of my body, because just through sitting down and just walking around, picking up babies, running around for everyone, I just create like a lot of tension in my hips and in my shoulders. I get a lot of tension. So every morning I really try to stretch it out while everyone's just really calm and sleeping. And I really take at least 30 minutes to stretch my whole body out. Like really, and I take my time. So I definitely recommend stretching and just breathing while you stretch. That's really, really helpful for just stress at all. Like, because sometimes we have stress and we don't feel the effects of stress until way after the stress is even gone. So we just need to constantly be treating our bodies nicely while we're putting it through these stressful times, or these times where we're requiring a lot more of ourselves. We also have to counteract it with things that are just going to be like beneficial for our souls and just ultimately just give us the rest that we need. Another thing that I do is I organize my house. I organize everything. Like if I'm ever feeling too stressed, I will look around and I will see that everything's usually out of place. Like a stress for me comes from disorganization, mess, chaos, just chaotic, unorganized environment. So if I'm feeling stressed, I immediately start cleaning things, like organizing, putting things back, putting things here, putting things there, dusting this off, mopping, making it smell better. And that usually really helps to like release my mind as I'm doing it, because as I'm organizing everything, I'm literally like going through a therapy. And then after it's all said and done, I'm legitimately more comfortable in my environment, to the point where my body really does feel more relaxed. So organizing, that's one of them. And then this is the last one, and I know that this is not going to sound good because a lot of people have a hard time with this one, but I like to take naps. If I'm feeling too stressed and it's just overpowering me, I go and I take a nap, at least 20-minute nap. It will always solve my problems. Like, don't sleep your problems away, but definitely if you have a really major issue and can't figure it out and it's stressing you out, go take a nap. Take a 20-minute nap and then come back to it and see if you can legitimately solve it after your mind is in a more calm state. I know it sounds crazy, and a lot of people are like, I don't nap, I'm an entrepreneur. I nap as an entrepreneur, and it actually helps me get more things done, and I love it, and I will always do it. So I hope that this video was helpful. And I will see you guys in the next video, I guess. I mean, I don't know, you know, it's just, you know. See you guys next time. Bye.